At the Wellness Center, we recognize the importance of a good night's sleep and its effects on your body. Getting the right amount of sleep improves your stress hormones, and this helps to keep you healthy. Too little sleep can lead to health problems. Regular poor sleep puts you at risk of serious medical conditions, including depression, obesity, heart disease and diabetes. And a poor sleep pattern can lead to reduced life expectancy. A good night's sleep is essential for a long and healthy life. But let's be quite clear, it's not just about good sleep for one night, it needs to be a regular pattern of high-quality sleep, over an extended period to be at its most effective. What follows is the Wellness Center's 8-step program that will help you to create the environment and prepare the best you to allow for healthy sleep. There are many benefits of good sleep. In general, you feel a lot better when you have slept well. Other more specific advantages are that sleep helps to lower blood pressure and reduce the chances of strokes and heart attacks. Having regular quality sleep encourages a constant state of relaxation that reduces heart rate and lowers blood pressure and keeps it under control. The heart is also kept healthier by a regular quality sleep pattern, which lowers levels of stress and inflammation in your cardiovascular system, and this also reduces your chances of a heart condition. Reduce stress. Your body will produce stress hormones if it doesn't get enough sleep. You become more stressed. And if you have a stressful time during the day, whether at your job or at home, deep and regular sleep can reduce stress or enable you to fight it. Improve memory. Tiredness really does mess with your memory. When you sleep, your brain organizes and stores memories, so without sleep you struggle. More quality sleep will help with this. Promote effective thinking. Studies show that regular, good quality sleep can contribute to making your brain more effective and productive, and allows you to release your true potential. It makes you more attentive, focused and feel sharper for longer periods. Fight infections or aid recovery from injury and illness. Prolonged lack of sleep disrupts the immune system, making it harder for us to fend off bugs and infections. While you sleep, your body produces protein molecules that improve your ability to fight infections. Sleep is a healer. Improve mood and mental well-being. Sleep reduces feelings of agitation that can lead to snappy responses or grumpiness. With a better quality sleep routine, your ability to stay calm and controlled increases. Sleepless nights make for irritable people. When questioned, people suffering from anxiety and depression reported less than 6 hours sleep a night, and most of the time, disrupted sleep. A good, uninterrupted sleep is the best way to boost mental well-being. Reduce your chances of diabetes. Studies show that reduced sleeping, and also sleeping less than 5 hours per night, can actually increase your risk of type 2 diabetes. This is because the body is tricked into believing that it should be active, and cannot quite control the way it processes glucose, sugars which the body uses for energy. Control weight. Yes, it is true. Sleep helps to regulate the production of two important hormones. Leptin, which stops hunger and in turn reduces fat storage. And ghrelin, which stimulates appetite, increases food intake, and promotes fat storage. With a lack of sleep, the amount of leptin is reduced, increasing hunger and fat storage. At the same time, the amount of ghrelin reaches high levels. This increases hunger and the need to eat, while also increasing fat storage. The changes to both leptin and ghrelin result in increased hunger, fat, and weight gain. But how much sleep do you really need? Well, it varies depending on how old you are. It is recommended that, if you are between 18 and 25 years old, it should be 8 to 10 hours. Between 26 and 64, it's 7 to 9 hours. And, over 65 years old, around 7 to 8 hours. Roughly put, adults should have around 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, but be aware, it can vary for individuals. While some people need a full 7 to 9 hours at night, others do well on 6 or 7 hours sleep at night with the rest made up with long daytime power naps. What you have to do is calculate your sleeping needs, based on the recommendations, and then work out how to create the best sleeping pattern for your lifestyle. Be aware that you may also need to make adjustments to your lifestyle if you wish to create a healthier you. What follows shows how to calculate a good sleeping pattern for one specific person. Your result will most likely be different, because your circumstances will be unique to you. Our example shows Sandy. Sandy is 30 years old, and looking at the age recommendations, they suggest that around 8 hours of sleep at night would be needed for good health. Sandy has a job that starts at 9 a.m. and finishes at 5 p.m. To get to work, Sandy has to commute for 1 hour from her home. In the morning it takes Sandy an hour to get up and get ready to leave for work. Sandy wants to figure out when she needs to go to bed, to get 8 hours sleep. To do this, Sandy simply notes the details we've just shown, and does a count back on our sleep calculator clock. First, Sandy marks down when work starts. Sandy then marks off how long it takes to commute to work. Next it's how long it takes to get ready in the morning. Counting back all this time brings us to when Sandy should get up. And it's 7 a.m. All Sandy has to do now is count back 8 hours to find the time to go to sleep. And that's 11 p.m. One thing that's true for most of us, is that we don't usually fall asleep straight away. That reduces the amount of sleep we get. Because of this we recommend a wind-down time of an hour before trying to sleep. So, you really need to plan for 9 hours of your time, and not just the 8 for sleep. This is a very simple way of looking at how much sleep you need. Try it for yourself, and work out the time when you need to go to sleep, and when you need to get up. Human beings are simple creatures, pre-programmed to work at their best, by following natural rhythms and patterns. Following these natural rhythms and patterns allowed for the optimum time for humans to develop and use their strength, and also provided sufficient time to rest and recover. This became a vital element in the survival of the species. This pattern has been repeated through millions of years of evolution, resulting in humans being programmed to respond to it. As a species, we are still programmed to follow these natural rhythms and patterns. The time the sun is in the sky tells us that we should be awake. The dark hours signal that we should be resting and sleeping. Your body still believes in this pattern, and has a programmed expectation of it. You'll also notice parents doing a lot to encourage babies and children to sleep at the right time, because somehow that feels right. This also helps to reinforce natural rhythm programming. This natural sleep-wake cycle is known as your circadian rhythm. Sometimes people call it your internal clock. In the last 300 years, people have changed the world in so many ways that our programmed responses to the natural world have become confused. This is too short a time for our brains and bodies to have created new programming. Artificial lights, on the street, in an office, at a factory, and in your house, do much to send confusing messages to your brain. And, because we have these lights, work hours can be changed from daylight time to during the night, or extended to earlier in the day, or later at night. This puts us in conflict with our programmed sleep-wake cycle, and can make it difficult to function at our best. Even small lights from alarm clocks, mobile phones, or items on standby can trick our brains into thinking we should be awake. So, what can you do to get a better night's sleep? This comes down to a mixture of creating the best conditions for sleep, preparing your brain and body for sleep, and convincing or tricking your brain into believing that it is the correct time to sleep. There are several steps you can take. The first step is to create the best conditions possible for sleep. Experts claim that there is a strong link between your sleeping environment and your ability to get a good night's sleep, both psychologically and physically. Make your whole bedroom exclusively for sleeping, and, of course, intimacy. Your brain will subconsciously recognize this, and associate your bedroom with these purposes only. We understand that this may not always be possible, but it is the perfect goal. If you need to change things in your bedroom to make it the place your brain recognizes for sleep, then do it. When it is time to sleep, make sure that your bedroom is dark. Your brain is programmed to recognize light as meaning you should be awake, so you need to make it believe you should be sleeping. Make sure that windows are well covered, with, for example, heavy curtains or blinds that block out light. Stop light coming in through doors. Glass panels on doors should be covered. Cover lights coming from electronic gadgets. You can do this simply by placing some black electrical tape over the light source. There are also light covering or dimming stickers that can be bought. One thing not to do is cover any lights with fabric, as this could create a fire hazard. You could try wearing an eye mask, also known as a sleep mask. This will block out light from a room by covering your eyes. Research has shown that wearing one of these helps to promote a healthy sleep pattern. If you wake up during the night, do not switch on a bright light. Your brain will think it is morning and want to fully wake up. You could make sure that you have a torch or flashlight beside your bed for use, for example, if you need to go to the toilet. An alternative is to have lights that are dimmed for use during nighttime. You can buy controls that allow you to set the brightness in your room. You can set the controls so that if you wake at night and have to switch a light on, you won't dazzle yourself awake, and your brain will find it easier to go back to sleep again. When you switch on the light during the night now, it will be less likely to force you awake as it is dimmer. Some lights can work from apps on your phone that allow you to set them even when you are not in your house. During the night, it could also help to have dimmed lights in hallways or toilets. Set properly, you will be able to walk safely, seeing objects in your path. Being a dimmer light, it has less chance of tricking your brain into thinking that it is daylight. Because of this, it should be easier to fall back to sleep when you get back into your bed. If you don't put a light on, and instead rely upon a torch, or dimmed lighting, prepare anywhere you might walk during nighttime. Rooms, hallways, stairs. For your own safety, remove objects that could cause you to slip, trip, fall or injure yourself. Step 2. Here are some key points of advice. Do not work in bed. Do not use a computer in bed. Do not watch TV in bed. Do not use a phone in bed. Do not use a tablet in bed. Do not play electronic games in bed. If you are doing any of these things, you are giving the wrong idea to your brain. Working in bed, watching a TV program, movies, DVDs, projections, or electronic screens, responding to messages, using social media, or playing a game, tends to stimulate and excite your brain rather than allowing it to relax. This keeps you awake. The blue light given off by electrical devices disrupts your ability to sleep by telling your brain that it should be awake. This makes it even harder to sleep. Remember what we said earlier. You have to trick your brain into recognizing that your bedroom is exclusively for sleep. You shouldn't work or do much else there. So, focus your room on sleeping. The best advice suggests that you should remove as many of these electronic devices as possible from your bedroom. Every warning beep, buzz, lighting up alert screen, or standby light can be disruptive. Step 3. Let's do some more to improve your bedroom environment. Keep your bedroom at a cool temperature of around 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. Don't forget that you can add sheets or a duvet if you need them to keep you warmer in bed. Warm rooms above 24 degrees Celsius cause restlessness and disturbed sleep. Cold rooms, 15 degrees Celsius and below, make it difficult to fall asleep. Research has shown that sleep can be improved if your room is well ventilated and allows for a good flow of fresh air to reduce stale air and carbon dioxide levels. Reducing stale air and carbon dioxide will result in a deeper sleep, greater restorative efficiency from sleep, and a less disrupted sleep. To improve the air quality in your bedroom, you could make sure that all ventilation equipment, ducts, vents, and intake or exhaust fans are working and unblocked. Unblock and open the little vents that are usually at the top of your windows. Open windows a little bit. Leave your bedroom door slightly open. Use a fan to circulate air. A roof fan may be the best. Make a habit of airing your bedroom with an open window and door for at least 15 minutes a day. A little caution about ventilation. Although your room should be well ventilated, make sure that it doesn't suffer from drafts. Drafts can cause sudden temperature changes that will wake you up, or make it more difficult for you to fall asleep. Eliminate as much noise as you can from your bedroom. It could be equipment, nearby industry, traffic, your neighbors, or even your partner's snoring. If there is noisy equipment, or anything that causes annoying sounds in your room, fix it or remove it. If there are sounds from the outside environment, you may have to put up thick curtains, shutters, or install double glazing. One simple, and really cost-effective solution, is to buy earplugs. Placed into your ears, these can block out sounds from both inside and outside your room. Earplugs can also be effective against snoring partners, eliminating the need to remove your partner from your bedroom. You could try to mask other sounds. While some sounds cause your sleep to be disturbed, some people find that soft, steady sounds can be relaxing and help you to fall asleep. These can be played to distract from, and hide, other sounds. You could try a white noise generator, a recording of white noise, or a white noise app. The sound of a fan is often found soothing. You could use an actual electric fan, but it could also chill you down and keep you from sleeping. Look at the white noise generator and the mobile phone app shown here. They also have a fan sound generator and could be a better way to create the sound. Although not just to mask other sounds, you may wish to buy or download some of the following to help you. Apps which help you to sleep or assist you in managing your sleep. Music to encourage sleep. Sounds to relax you so that you fall asleep, such as the sound of waves, a forest, a gentle breeze, or a babbling brook, for example. Vast amounts and varieties of these are available. There are also podcasts where someone will direct you to sleep, or maybe tell a story, so that you will doze off. In creating the best sleeping environment you can for your bedroom, you will have noticed that you need to make decisions on how to balance the need for a cool, but not too cold room, while reducing disruptive noise, and also preventing drafts, for example. There are many decisions to make, and getting it right for your room may take a bit of experimentation. Step 4. Here we continue to use psychology to convince your brain that your bedroom and bed will be a great place to sleep, and then we'll move on to the comfort you need to encourage sleep while you are there. We've already shown how temperature, sound, and light can affect your brain. But how things look or feel can also influence your brain both consciously and subconsciously. Your brain wants you to be comfortable. Your aim remains to make your bedroom and bed tidy, recognizably comfortable, and comforting. Somewhere you would recognize as being for sleep. A place your brain would identify with the purpose of sleeping. This also means that you should remove anything that makes you think of work or daytime activity. Leave paperwork or work equipment in another room. Next, check out that bed. Is your bed in a good condition, comfortable, and both looks and feels like it would encourage sleep? First, check out that your bed frame is in a good state of repair, and that working parts and supports such as springs and boards are in good condition. You may have to tighten up screws and bolts, and replace springs or boards. If your bed is in a poor condition, you may need a new bed frame. Now move on to the mattress. Try it out. Is it comfortable and supportive? Does it look in good condition? Does it smell fresh and clean? Look at the mattress. Feel it, experience its comfort, smell it, and also think about your experience of that mattress. Do you sleep well on it? Do you feel good when you get out of bed? Does your health get positively affected during sleep on that mattress? Ask yourself questions. We've suggested some on screen. You are the best judge of all of this. You will have to make decisions. Another good idea is to check how old your mattress is. The best quality mattresses can only be expected to be at their best for 7 to 10 years. Others are much less than that. You may have to look for the receipt which tells you when you bought the mattress, but on the mattress label, some note when the mattress was made. Not all have it though. A little tip is to write the date of purchase onto the label when you buy the mattress. It'll save a lot of time next time you're thinking of changing. Some mattresses can be helped by simply adding a mattress topper. A topper, as its name suggests, sits on top of your mattress to provide extra cushioning and support for a mattress that has lost the best of these qualities. It can provide a cheaper alternative to buying a new mattress and act to prolong your mattress's life. But maybe it's time you got a new one. You should also make sure that your pillows are comfortable, supportive, fresh and clean, just like you did with your mattress. Replace them if they are not up to a good standard. To prevent back or neck ache, you may need to experiment with different levels of mattress firmness, mattress toppers, or pillows, to find what works best for you. Keep sheets, pillows, and mattresses clean, and free from allergens that could cause nighttime disruptions. Wash, clean, and air that sheet or duvet, then stretch it out over the sleeping area. Make that bed look good. Make sure your bed cover leaves enough room for you to turn comfortably and stretch without becoming all tangled up or uncovered. Studies have shown that clean bedclothes help to promote good sleep. Visually, especially on a well-made bed, clean bedclothes look more attractive to your brain. Texturally, they feel better and more comfortable. Clean bedclothes smell good, and again suggest to your brain that this is a good place to sleep. Unwashed sheets, duvets, and pillowcases are covered in millions of dead skin cells from your body, which attract little creatures called dust mites. These come in to eat the skin cells. These mites trigger allergies that disturb your sleep. Dirt and pollution from your day-to-day life, body oils, makeup, lotions, sexual fluids, hair and mites from a pet, are also smeared onto your bedclothes. These can cause skin irritations, infections, and smells, as well as disturbing your sleep. It seems sensible to keep your bedclothes clean. It is recommended that you wash your sheets and pillowcases at least once every 2 weeks. However, it may actually be better to wash them once a week, especially if you do any of the following. Have more than one person in the bed. Sweat heavily. Have sex in the bed. Share your bed with a pet. Sleep naked. Duvets should be washed every 2 to 3 months. Here are a few additional tips for your bedroom and bed environment that have been shown to improve sleep conditions. Air, beds, sheets, and duvets at least once a week. Turn mattresses every 3 weeks. Vacuum your mattress each week. Vacuum your carpets and remove dust from the room each week. Add sleep-encouraging essential oils, and other fragrances, to the air and bedding. Lavender, and also peppermint, have been shown to be effective at improving sleep quality. So far, we have seen that you need to persuade your brain that it should sleep, by creating the correct sleep environment, including making your bedroom and bed attractive, clean, tidy, dark, cool and quiet. But there is also a lot you can do to prepare yourself, so that you are the best, you, for sleeping. Your daytime habits and lifestyle have a great influence on your sleep quality and pattern. And remember that your sleep quality and pattern affect your health, mental state, and levels of energy. So, what can you do? You can take control of this. You can create the best you for sleep. Step 5. Using the light. The use of light can help you to fool your brain and use those programmed circadian rhythms to your own benefit. Melatonin is a hormone produced by your body that helps to regulate your sleep-wake cycle. When it's dark, your brain produces more melatonin, and it makes you sleepy. But when it's light, it produces less, and you feel awake and more alert. As we have seen already, the modern world and artificial lighting confuses your brain, often telling it not to produce melatonin when you need to sleep. So, how can you make light work for you? During the daytime, you should experience as much sunlight as possible. Here are some ideas. Open curtains and blinds as early as possible after you get up, to allow light into your house or room. Keep curtains and blinds open during the day. Move a work desk closer to a window. Work or relax in a room with a good source of natural light if possible, or at least a well-lit room. Have a morning drink of tea, coffee, fruit juice or water outside. Eat breakfast by a sunny window or outside if the weather allows. Spend more time outside during the daylight. Take work breaks outside. Exercise outside. Walk, or walk your dog, during daylight hours rather than later. Use a light therapy box which simulates sunshine. This can be great during those shorter winter days. These approaches can help to reduce the production of melatonin, and as such you'll feel more alert and awake. At nighttime, and especially close to the time you will try to go to sleep, you've already seen that you should be trying to reduce the sources of light that are around you. Remember that your body will produce sleep-assisting melatonin when it is dark. So, help it out. Avoid bright screens including TVs, computers, phones and tablets within 1 to 2 hours of your bedtime. Reduce the brightness of screens you look at earlier in the evening. Reduce the sizes of screens you look at. Make sure that your bedroom is blacked out and is dark. Have reduced lighting for access to your bedroom or for getting up through the night. It's amazing how all of this can help. Step 6. Smart eating. Throughout the day you need to be smart about what you eat and drink. Do not drink caffeinated drinks for 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, chocolate, colas and other fizzy drinks, and energy drinks, is a stimulant that fights sleep. Do not smoke for 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. Avoid smoking, especially near to bedtime, as nicotine acts as a stimulant that keeps you awake. Not smoking at all has health benefits that could help to improve your sleep as well. Do not drink alcohol for 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. Although drinking alcohol can make you drowsy and drift off to sleep, it actually helps to disturb your sleep. As the alcohol level in your blood drops during the night, your brain and body react, and they believe that you should be waking up. This results in you having a broken, disturbed sleep pattern. Avoid drinking too many liquids in the evening. This could lead to disrupted sleep through the need to go to the toilet. Eat your evening meal earlier in the evening. This gives the food you've eaten time to be digested before you try to sleep. This will allow you to sleep more comfortably. Avoid big meals within 2 or 3 hours of going to bed, especially those that are heavy, rich, or spicy. These can cause stomachs to feel uncomfortable or create heartburn, which would disturb your sleep. Ensure a low intake of sugary foods and refined carbohydrates throughout the day. Found in foods such as cakes, sweets, white bread, white rice, and pasta, these have been shown to trigger disturbed sleep, especially during the deepest and most healing stages. This results in the healing quality of sleep being reduced. While talking about food, make sure that you do not miss out on regular meals during the day. A change in routine, plus the up and down of energy levels that results, confuses your body and brain, and can lead to sleep disruption. Cut out any fatty, salty, or sugary pre-sleep snacks. These disturb sleep patterns, and can lead to stomach upsets and heartburn, that wake you up during the night. If you regularly wake during the night, an intelligent light snack before bed may be the answer. You have to be honest with yourself when deciding about this. Are you really waking up during the night because you are hungry? If you are, a light snack may be the answer for you. But not just any snack. Be smart about this. Some foods are full of things that may help you to sleep, so choose them. It's all too easy to grab food that is not good for sleep, so choose the correct ones that promote sleep, even have them prepared. So, make good choices. Here are some ideas. Low-fat turkey or chicken. Kiwi fruit. Unsweetened berries. Skimmed or semi-skimmed milk. Warmed if you wish. A banana. Oatmeal. Cottage cheese. And remember, this is a light snack, not a meal. So don't take too much. Step 7. Daytime exercise. Scientists state that regular daily exercise encourages good, deep, restorative healthy sleep patterns, while also reducing daytime tiredness. This might be a good time to look at our online video, Exercise and You, for details on how to exercise, and which exercises may be the best for you. In general though, the more vigorous the activity, the more beneficial it is for your sleep. But light exercise is better than no exercise at all. Light exercise, such as walking for 10 to 15 minutes a day, will improve your sleep quality, but don't expect it to work straight away. Your body needs time, and a regular routine to make it work properly. This may take a few months. Do not exercise too close to your bedtime. Finish any moderate to vigorous exercise at least 3 hours before you go to bed. Exercise speeds up your metabolism, raises your temperature, and stimulates hormones that keep you awake. You certainly don't want that, if you want to sleep. The best advice is to exercise in the morning or afternoon. In the evening, yoga, stretching, and other low-impact relaxation exercises can help you to sleep. Step 8. Create your own sleep routine. It is important to create a regular sleep routine. Your brain really likes a routine, and this will allow it to create the best sleep for you. Make it a complete plan. Your routine should include all steps 1 to 7 as shown so far, plus what follows. Once you've created a routine, stick to it and give it time. It may take several months for your brain and body to fully accept its new routine, and for you to see the benefits. Set regular go to bed and wake up times. Try to get up at the same time every morning, and go to sleep at the same time every night. This will allow your body to get used to the time available, and to optimize the quality and health-giving nature of your sleep. For this regular, go to bed and wake up time pattern to embed and work properly. Do not change your routine at weekends or days off. Your body is still trying to work out what it should be doing, so it needs the same routine and pattern. That little extra lie-in might just distract your brain from what you are trying to achieve. Relax, but don't sleep in. After your sleep pattern has set in for at least 6 months, then you might get away with a sneaky little lie-in every now and again. Reduce or remove daytime and evening naps. Napping can help you to make up for lost sleep, but if you find it difficult to sleep at night, maybe this is not really helping you. Limit napping to 15 or 20 minutes in the early afternoon, and don't stretch for that snooze button. Create a wind-down routine for before bedtime. Earlier in this video, when we were showing you how to work out a good sleeping pattern, we suggested that you would need at least 1 hour before you go to sleep, to wind down. Your brain needs this time to shift from day mode into sleep mode. It needs to relax and prepare for sleep. So, in planning for your sleep time, set aside at least 1 hour for your wind-down time. Something that can really help is to reduce work or task-related thoughts, well before your wind-down time. Here's a good idea. Early on in the evening, note down a to-do list for the next day. Then, agree with yourself not to think about that list of tasks until after you've had a night's sleep. Clear your mind of any distractions from sleep, and have this list finished before your wind-down hour, so there is nothing to get in the way of your relaxation process towards sleep. Now let's get back to creating your own wind-down routine for the 1 hour before you go to bed. Remember, your brain likes a routine. Here are ideas and some advice as to what could be scheduled into your wind-down hour. Stay away from bright lights. Reduce the lighting in the room. Listen to relaxation downloads, CDs, podcasts, gentle hypnotic music, or sounds of nature. Listen to soft, gentle music. Don't watch TV, or use computers, electric devices, or view their screens, except when using a relaxation or sleep app, but make sure the screen is hidden and the screen light turned off. Don't do work. Take a warm but not hot bath, as this can relax your body and help it to reach a good sleeping temperature. Use airborne or bath scents such as lavender, peppermint, or geranium, which have a calming effect and prepare you for sleep. Some people lightly spray these on their duvets, bed sheets, or pillows. What about some yoga or stretching? Reading a book, or listening to an audiobook, helps to distract your mind. Practice muscle relaxation. Practice deep breathing. Practice meditation. Put your phone to its bed at the end of the wind-down hour, to show your brain that your focus is sleep. Why not consider setting your phone to bedtime mode, do not disturb, or airplane mode? Next, place the phone away from you, possibly on the other side of the room, so that you won't be tempted to look at it during the night. Once you have completed your wind-down hour, move into your bedroom, prepared for sleep. And maybe more of those deep breathing exercises, when you are in your bed, will be just the thing to nudge you into sleep. Earlier in this video we met Sandy, and we saw how Sandy organized going to bed and getting up times, using our sleep calculator clock. Sandy also organized a wind-down hour. Let's have a look at it. Sandy's time to go to sleep is at 11 p.m. with a planned wind-down hour starting at 10 p.m. Sandy allows 5 minutes to finalize tasks for the next day. Next, it's yoga and stretches for 10 minutes, followed by a light, sleep-smart snack that takes another 10 minutes. Sandy then reads for fun for 20 minutes, with some soft relaxing music in the background. Next comes some practical actions which signal to Sandy's brain that it's getting close to time for sleep. Sandy goes to the toilet, and brushes teeth. It's now time to move to the bedroom and undress, dress for sleep. Sandy spends the last 5 minutes using body relaxation techniques and breathing exercises. Fully relaxed, it's time for sleep. Everyone has experienced waking up during the night. When you have got all your daytime and nighttime sleep routines embedded and running well, hopefully this will not happen so often. But what should you do if you do wake up? Don't be tempted to do any work. This will just stimulate your brain and it'll wake you up more. If you wake up thinking about work, make sure you have a pen and paper beside you. Note down what you've been thinking about, give it an appointment for tomorrow, and go back to tonight's appointment with sleep. Try not to worry about not being able to get back to sleep, as that just encourages stress that helps to force your brain to respond and become more active. In other words, it makes you more awake. Try some relaxation or breathing exercises to help you get back to the perfect body and mind conditions that will encourage you to sleep. If you can't sleep, concentrate on relaxation. It might not be as good for you as sleep, but it can still help to make your body and mind feel better. While still lying in bed, try some relaxation exercises, breathing exercises, or even meditation. If you have been awake for 15 to 20 minutes, you maybe need a slight reprogramming of the relaxation process into sleep. So, get out of bed, and try a short, say 15 minutes, quiet, non-stimulating activity such as reading a book. You should begin to feel yourself slowly get tired again. Make sure that if you do this, you do not put on strong lights, or look at screens that give off light. Are you hungry? Is it an empty stomach that is waking you and keeping you awake? Be honest with yourself. Eating just for the sake of eating is not good for you. If you are hungry, you may need a smart light snack like those shown in step 6. And again, when getting this snack, make sure you don't put on strong lights or look at screens that give off light. We have given you a lot of ideas, but all you need to do is commit to trying to improve yourself and your environment for sleep, then stick with it and give your changes a chance. Not everything will work for you, but being committed to your improvement and informed about what will help, will make it better for you when you need to make choices and decisions. Good luck, and sleep well. There are some illnesses, or even medicines that could disrupt your sleep, so it is a good idea to talk to your doctor if your sleep problems persist. Working with any or all of the Wellness Center's programs will bring small changes that can make a large positive difference to your health and well-being. If you are worried, concerned, or need a little help, then follow the Wellness Center link and contact us at hello@wellingtonwellness.co.uk. The center will help you find lots more tips and advice, as well as external links to the NHS and other agencies that can support you.